A special delivery in Burleson today for some four-legged friends. Calling all young artists, you now have a chance to showcase your work in downtown Plano. We've got some wild video out of Central Texas. A train collides with an 18-wheeler carrying a full load of cars. Take a look. Oak United Methodist Church in Dallas has turned its front steps into a symbol of daily basis. Isn't just good for your body, it may also help your mind. As nearly 1 million people in the Metroplex await half of their monthly SNAP benefits, there are concerns that if the government shutdown continues, families will be forced to decide between buying food or paying bills. That's why one Dallas nonprofit is trying to make sure people don't have to make that choice anytime soon. Our Bo Evans has the story. President Trump announced a deal with pharmaceutical companies that could put popular weight loss drugs within reach for millions of Americans. Gwen Baumgartner has the details. The lowest price at $150 a month will be available only for the lowest doses of the pill form of the drugs, if they are FDA approved. Well, Texas is now poised to lead the nation in Alzheimer's and dementia research. That's after voters this week agreed to invest $3 billion in new research and new research institute, driving scientific breakthroughs and fresh hope for a cure. Here's our Robbie Owens with why this investment should matter to you. A deal to end the government shutdown is taking shape in Washington. 8 Senate Democrats have broken ranks to pass a new deal. It includes a new stopgap measure to keep the government funded until January 30th. It also grants a vote next month on the health care subsidies that have been at the heart of the funding fight. The final bill still does need to pass in the full Senate and the House. Now, the shutdown, we need to remind you, isn't over yet. And as a result, air traffic control shortages are causing big problems at our nation's airports. Nearly 3,000 flights were canceled. In about 6 months, thousands of fans will be in North Texas for the FIFA World Cup. And safety is top of mind for city leaders in Dallas. The city's Public Safety Committee is meeting today to go over security plans. Our Lauren Crawford has more on what city leaders are considering. The Justice Department has announced that President Trump has issued pardons for dozens of his most loyal allies accused of trying to aid efforts to overthrow the results of the 2020 presidential election. Julia Benbrook is at the White House with details.
Medical Center, welcome to treatment. Thank you very much.
Tell us about you. Here to tell us about what exactly the treatment is. Carrie,
you do what you got to do in order to use.
It cuts out the craving. It makes it to where you don't feel that need anymore. And I'll be honest, because usually when I think of addicts, I tend to think that you have to have this. People well into their 20s, 30s, 40s. I don't generally think of young people, but I know it absolutely is. And I think I haven't wondered it because most of my health is on.
Is that what you guys call it? Okay, good. The tip of everyone's brains lately. You know, medication.
How does that play into recovery, and does Matt address
so
that
why
connection
is that
too,
so important right now, especially to your organization?
In terms that often patients start their use because of mental health issues.
Right.
So in terms of helping their addiction disease,
an outbreak of infant botulism linked to baby formula appears to be growing. Federal and state popular self-driving taxis are rolling out new safeguards to protect children from adult strangers. One lucky turkey from former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. A federal judge some relief for prosecutor who brought the charges against the two was illegally appointed. Erica Brown with the details as the Trump administration determines its next steps. Most wonderful children often act out with their behavior instead of using words. So the therapist says Don White spoke to a pediatric therapist today to get some insight to help both children and parents. An update for you on a story that we first told you about yesterday. Maybe the large ornament taken from the Sundance Christmas magic tree. Well, on Friday, it will be 1 month since Hurricane Melissa slammed into Jamaica with 185 miles to continue the long process of the historic storm was the strongest ever to make landfall in that country. Texans on mission from here in North Texas has been on the island this month. And as our Braceda Olguin discovered, the collection is open to the public, and they are accepting donations to help grow the collection. A North Texas high school band is preparing for its moment on the international stage tomorrow.